Hello folks, welcome to today's home video review from us here at FlickDirect, and today's home video review is a horror comedy classic being brought to 4K, Evil Dead 2 or Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn. To give a quick review for Evil Dead 2, this is one of the greatest horror comedies of all time. The horror elements are perfect, the comedy elements are even better if you ask me. Bruce Campbell is great in this film. Really no one is better at being Ash Williams than Bruce Campbell is. Also, Sam Raimi's direction is so aggressive, at the same time his direction makes the film so much more fun. The blood, the gore, the stop motion effects, and even today they still hold up very well. On to the audio video quality, let me tell you guys right now, the audio video quality for Evil Dead 2 is vastly, and I mean vastly improved over Evil Dead's 4K release, because to me personally, Evil Dead's 4K wasn't the greatest. I mean, it was good per se, but it was never really that transformation you'd expect from an old movie, from being a DVD till, you know, Ultra HD, where here, the colors, the crispness, the detail, everything looks so much better. Like, this is what I would say is a natural definition of what a 4K remaster should look like. I mean, seeing the skin tone, seeing the red colors, especially seeing the blues from Ash's shirt, especially in the scene where Ash ends up chainsawing his hand off, seeing the little detail in his hands really stood out a lot more. Really, and the special effects and the stop motion, this film has not aged a day, and this film looks still good to this day. And in its 4K release, Evil Dead 2 is presented in a 1.85 by 1 aspect ratio, and this looks glorious on 4K. Seriously, if you have a 4K TV with HDR stuff enabled, this is gonna look amazing in 4K. Now, going into the audio quality, when it comes to the horror aspect, there needs to be good sound, and Evil Dead 2 has amazing sound. And the sound is mastered in a DTS 5.1 surround soundtrack, and this sound in this film is so good. Whether you're hearing the score by Joseph Loduca or hearing the sounds of the demons and their point of view shots when they're rushing towards the cabin, or hearing the comedic sound effects from when the hand is just beating the crap out of Bruce Campbell, those parts had me cracking up so much. The surround sound, especially when you see in the not really in the opening scene, but after the recap, when you see Ash Williams spinning, just hearing the nice little surround sound when he spins to the right, it was just a nice little touch, I thought. And in terms of special features, since this was a 4K Blu-ray combo edition, the 4K does come with a couple of cool special features. Well, really two, if I'm being honest. One of them is called Bloody and Groovy Baby, which is essentially a tribute to Evil Dead 2, in which a bunch of filmmakers are interviewed about how Evil Dead 2 inspired them and how it essentially inspired cinema from the time it was released. And Edgar Wright was one of the filmmakers who was one of my favorites today, and hearing him talk about how much Evil Dead inspired him was really cool, along with a lot of other filmmakers. And there is your usual audio commentary with Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi, Greg Nicotero. He's the director of the latest Walking Dead episodes, and also Bruce Campbell as well. Since that the Blu-ray does come in here, I thought I should mention the Blu-ray as well. And the Blu-ray special features, there are so much of. Like, for example, there's a making of Evil Dead 2, there's a behind the scenes of Evil Dead, there's a revisiting of the shooting location, which I think is awesome. There's behind the screams, the gore, still galleries, and of course an audio commentary. So all in all, what you have here is not only one of the best horror comedies released in 4K, you have awesome audio video quality, you have great special features packed in here as well. If you have not picked up this film yet, pick it up now. It is a treat, and you will thank me later of how awesome this movie is. Alrighty guys, and that was our home video review of Evil Dead 2. Guys, please comment and let me know below, how do you guys pick up Evil Dead 2? What do you guys think of the movie? If it was your first time watching it, did you guys love it? Let me know below. Also, you gotta love that slipcover art. That's awesome. If you guys want to see any of our previous 2 home video reviews, please click either right there or there. And of course, until our next home video review, we'll see you guys next time. Have a great day, guys.